Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. I'm Zoe from Afternoon Tea, and today I had the privilege of a quick chat with James and Andy of the hauntingly romantic electronic music duo, Honne.
Hi, Andy. Hi, James. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet us. I hope you guys are safe and comfortable. Fantastic job on No Song Without You. You know, I love how you mentioned earlier that you listen to your own music, which is great. You know, own your craft because it's absolutely lovely. Honne has always been hauntingly romantic, and this new mixtape has this slightly psychedelic lo-fi feel to it, which I love. So as artists, you must know the feeling of restlessness and that downtime from all this immobility. So how do you manage to stay creative and original at a time like this?
Go on. I think it can almost like force you into creativity because we just have less stuff. So sometimes like restricting yourself can lead to more creative use of what you do have. How do I explain that? So like instrumentally, like when we went into lockdown, we basically just had an acoustic guitar each. I had a bass and one keyboard, rather than like the plethora of stuff we have at the studio. So you end up then trying to make the most of those items you've got. So you record acoustic guitars in funny ways and put effects on them that make them sound really interesting and like old or lo-fi, like you said. And that can lead to quite an interesting path, I think. And that's kind of how we got to this mixtape.
All right. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, I think as James says, like being limited to stuff can actually help. But I don't know. I think as maybe I said before, like we just really tried to be as honest as we could, even more so than we ever have been in the past. And yeah, so just kind of saying it for how it is, I think, is the most important thing, and just being yourself. I know that's a big cliche, but I think it really works, and just do what you feel comfortable doing, and it helps being creative. Also reading stuff and listening to other music and watching movies. So yeah, that's good for lockdown.
There's plenty of time for that.
Well, we've all been cooped up these past few months in quarantine, and I know you guys have spent tons of hours being holed up in a studio, and at the same time you miss performing live. But nevertheless, what is the strangest thing that you miss about freely being outside?
Well, I'd like to give someone a hug. That would be nice to be able to.
I think that might be it.
Yeah,
right.
That might be the one.
I think that's what we all want. But like the other guy said, you know, your music is like a warm hug to everyone. So that'll have to do for now. All right, I'm Zoe from Magic 89.9.
Thanks, Zoe.
Thank you.
So they just released their newest mixtape. It's entitled No Song Without You, and it's fantastic. If you haven't checked it out yet, do so. Support them by listening to the whole thing. You will not skip a single track because it's just that lovely. So I got to pick their brains as they shared a little insight on their creative process and what they miss the most about being outdoors. And I'm just happy that they took the time to virtually be with us this afternoon. So awesome job, Honne. I look forward to spending many nights lying on my bedroom floor, being all moody and listening to your latest album. Again, it's entitled No Song Without You. If you haven't listened to it yet, do yourself a favor and listen to it now. All right? Have a great day. Stay safe.